Thank you so much to me. Now, a Sunday is never complete without some food for the soul on 7 Colors. And this morning, we're talking everything the color pink and what love means, particularly in times of COVID-19, and why it is important to experience love in these uncertain times. Now, joining us via Skype to share some inspirational words about love is life coach and speaker Siyathemba Siyakamela. Siyathemba, thank you so much for joining me on Weekend Dawn. Really appreciate it. Now, what does the color pink signify?
Good morning, Jacob. Good morning, everyone. Firstly, I'd love to just congratulate the show on reaching a year of first. I'm super stoked to be on, as it is a new year and I'm the first one for your new year. But moving on to your question, love. Love to me personally is everything I see around me. It's everything around me that I can't necessarily touch. But every time I feel it, every time I give it, I understand that it is love. It's humility, it's compassion, it's caring, it's giving. It's me sitting here right now and just expressing the love that I feel. In terms of what I do as a life coach and speaker, my core purposes are identity and purpose. So for me, those love is the foundation of identity. A person who seeks out identity takes their time to go through the process, put in the investment, do the work to find out what their identity is a person who loves themselves. It's a person who sees value within themselves. It's a person who understands their worth. And whilst you're in pursuit of your destiny, it is inevitable for you to find your purpose. And love is you giving out your purpose, because purpose is serving, purpose is fulfilling other people. In line with where we are with COVID-19, nothing anyone would have expected or foreseen coming. But the beauty of love around the people is it's so tangible, it's so pungent. You're seeing people reaching out through giving out parcels. You're seeing people reaching out socially, where everyone is coming onto the social media platforms, expressing love, continuing with just being social and interacting with each other. I love what our Honorable President Cyril Ramaphosa says, that lives matter. Lives matter because we love. It's only because of love that we can deem and see people as important and as of matter. So that is why I chose the color pink.
Now, why is it important for anyone to feel what love is during this trying time or during this pandemic?
It's important, Jacob, because during this pandemic, all of us are in a shift. There's not a person whose life has not been turned around in one way, shape, or the other. It's easy for everyone to be anxious. It's easy for people to be stressed. It's easy for people to feel like they're victimized, or the problem is very personal, especially with the economy being shook right now. So being able to feel loved shows that this is not something that is personal. It's not a personal attack. It shows that as a human being, we are all experiencing this shift, this discomfort together, and we're compassionate with each other. We sympathize and we empathize with each other through this time. So love is not just only a feeling. We know it's an action. So it's important that we show that through taking care of yourself. We know we all have to sanitize. We all have to wear our masks. We all have to keep social distancing. Jacob, those are all ways, shapes, and forms of love, because you're not only loving yourself, but you're loving the people around you.
Here's a different type of question I'd like to ask. You holed up in your house with your family for the past 5 odd weeks. How do you continue showing them love when there's situations where some people want to just get out the house because cabin fever has officially kicked in?
Creativity. Jacob, this is the best time for anyone to be innovative, to think ideas. Back in the days we didn't have technology. We'd play amaje, I don't know what that is in English. We'd play skipping rope. We do all those things. So some of us, those who do have backyards, they have the privilege of being able to do such. Those who don't, we used to play, I used to love it a lot, general knowledge. So it's time to start getting creative, innovative, creative, thinking out of the box, enjoying the time spent with family. And for me, it speaks to your character. It's a time to really prune your character, prune who you are, because you're tested now. You're constantly in the situation that you've never necessarily been in before. I don't want to lie, it really stretches everyone, but it's a beautiful time in which we can see how each individual can blossom and grow from it and learn ultimately.